Shadows of the truth. Marina had always been a respected and ethical lawyer, known for her unwavering defense of the values she believed in. In her office, she was absorbed in a new case, meticulously investigating the accusations against her client, Gustavo Araújo. He was a successful and charismatic businessman, accused of involvement in financial fraud and extortion. Gustavo, who insisted he was the victim of a setup, had appealed to Marina, trusting her as his only chance to escape a judicial error. In her initial meetings with Gustavo, Marina was captivated by his story. He claimed to be a target of injustice, a victim of rivals who wanted to ruin his reputation. Marina listened patiently and began building his defense based on his word and surface-level evidence. But little by little, some minor inconsistencies started to surface. In one of their meetings, Gustavo stumbled over a crucial date. Marina, always careful, asked him again to confirm. "Marina, you said you were in São Paulo during the second week of March, but that doesn't match up with what you said earlier. Are you sure about that date?" Gustavo, biting his lip. Of course. My mind is all over the place right now. Who could remember all these details?" She laughed, trying to ease the discomfort, but his answer left a shadow of doubt. Marina jotted down the fact in silence, not showing her skepticism. She wanted to trust him, but a small alarm had gone off in her mind. Lucas, her fiancé and also a lawyer, had grown uneasy with the time Marina was spending on Gustavo's case. He could see Gustavo was emotionally manipulating her, feeding her passion for justice. One evening at home, Lucas expressed his concerns. "Lucas, I just think you're putting your career in the hands of someone who clearly isn't trustworthy. He has a very convincing story, but that might be all it is. A story." Marina, irritated. "Lucas, he's being persecuted. Everyone has the right to a fair defense, and I know how to recognize someone who's innocent." Lucas sighed, but decided to respect her judgment. However, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. As Marina continued her investigation, more signs started to appear. Gustavo became impatient whenever she questioned details, dismissed certain pieces of evidence, and sometimes overreacted. Marina found these reactions strange, but she ignored them, prioritizing her belief in her client. However, one particular incident changed the course of her thoughts. One afternoon, she received an anonymous envelope in her office. Inside were copies of emails that indicated a network of Gustavo's contacts with influential people, including suspicious exchanges of favors. Shocked, Marina confronted Gustavo that same afternoon. Marina, showing him the papers. "What is this, Gustavo? You never mentioned being involved with these people." Gustavo, without blinking. "Marina, I don't know where you got that, but these documents are fake. I'm sure whoever wants to destroy me is trying to sabotage our work. Don't you see this persecution is getting out of control?" She hesitated, trying not to reveal the growing uncertainty she felt. Gustavo seemed so sincere, so confident. Marina suppressed her doubts and kept working. The week of the trial, Lucas met Marina at the office, and after a more candid conversation, they discovered together that Gustavo had indeed been involved in shady dealings in the past, but had always known how to manipulate the system. Marina began to see the puzzle pieces fitting together in a disturbing way. Marina, speaking softly, "He lied to me, Lucas. I was blind, but now everything makes sense." Lucas, "But there's still time. Let's let him show his true colors." In court, Marina faced Gustavo for the first time with a challenging look. When the prosecution presented the incriminating emails, Gustavo kept a calm facade, but something shifted in his demeanor. Marina began asking questions that pressured him more and more, wanting him to reveal his true self. Marina, "Gustavo, if you claim these documents are false, then explain why your name appears linked to these payments. Why didn't you ever mention this?" Gustavo hesitated. The confidence of his previous answer seemed to falter. Gustavo, forcing a smile, "Marina, I thought you were on my side. These documents were planted, it's a setup." Marina, coldly, "I'm on the side of the truth, Gustavo." At the end of the trial, Marina emerged victorious, but the price had been high. She lost her client but regained her integrity and gained a clearer view of the thin line between trust and naivety. Outside the courtroom, Lucas was waiting. Lucas, hugging her, "You did the right thing. Sometimes being blind to justice is a mistake too." Marina, I know that now. I learned it the hard way, but I learned. The investigation Marina and Lucas started revealed an extensive network of crimes that went beyond Gustavo, reaching high-level figures. Thanks to her efforts, a new investigation was launched, leading to Gustavo's arrest and the dismantling of the entire network.